Duvy documentary. Okay. The Duvy documentary is finally here. Now, once upon a time, we've commented on this Duvy documentary, and so to the comments, to the comment gang strong. Okay, y'all have been here for multiple lives, so you know sometimes some of these old stories that I talk about, I could bring it up again. You know what I'm talking about. We spoke about this Duvy documentary. I saw some clips. It was up on the Duvy Daily Instagram page. And I didn't know if the Duvy Daily Instagram page was something that was directly associated with Duvy. I will still assume that it's not. But when I saw that clip on that page, I said to myself, I don't know if this is real. Not because I don't believe that the mans are dropping a documentary. I do documentaries. I'm trying to do one every month. But what I was thinking is, okay, this page has Duvy's name in it. Is this a documentary that has been greenlit by Duvy? And let's go to the page here, Duvy Daily, right? I can't say, oh, the one with the check mark, because you could buy check marks, so that's not a thing, right? But I remember when I reacted to it, I felt like there was no issues. You feel me? Let me see if I can find the original clip. After 3 years in prison and going home. Okay, here it is. So after doing 3 years in prison for murder, Duvy is coming home this year, and they're dropping a and they are, all right, THEY''RE, they're dropping a documentary on his life. So his peoples, this is what I'm assuming, right? Creative Canada in the comments, is that Snoop Dogg narrating? That's what I thought.
Middle of this concrete maze, a voice emerged that didn't sound like the rest. It wasn't polished. It was painful. It was raw.
Don't give up so tired. Baby, it's insecure. You know that they like me so real. Never had no money, so I'm here to a mill. Young, I was out in the kids.
In the middle of this concrete maze, a voice emerged that didn't sound like the rest. It wasn't polished. It was painful. It was raw.
Don't give up so tired.
And listen, salute to this page over here, Duvy Daily. Right, everybody loves to win, loves to win, but can you sit through the struggle? Duvy is coming home this year, and we're dropping a documentary to showcase. So that's them, Duvy Daily. Okay, but the way that it kind of looks like in a sentence, it kind of feels like we are, like, together we're dropping a documentary. So I wasn't sure. We spoke about it over here on the live stream, not in a disrespectful way, like, oh, fuck those guys, Duvy Daily, like, who cares? Oh, they lying. Nah, if they do a documentary, I'm here for it, and we will be reacting to the said documentary that I'm talking about right now. Okay, but as far as the controversy itself, here's what happened. Let's go backtrack over here. Friday Ricky Dread called Duvy Daily fake news, but the blogs brought the ultimate receipts. Duvy Daily fired back with the DMs to prove the connection is real and told Friday he didn't do his homework. Is We Love Hip Hop host losing touch with the streets? Oh my God, am I losing touch with the streets? So I guess here's the receipts. Why the internet is lying about the Duvy documentary. This is the video that I did. Let's see. That's it? Or that's for real? This is me in the DMs. I thought it was just for a post, low key. Yeah, it's for real. Okay. They're showing that I guess the Duvy Daily guy follows him. The Duvy follows Duvy Daily guy. Right? Or no, not even. They're just showing the stories. That he was in the stories. What are you guys doing to me over here? He liked the post. They're doing a documentary about him. They are doing a documentary about him. He liked the post. Amazing. All right? Goal for 2026 is to get a Duvy collab. Manifestation is real. I'm not even hating, fam. Like, all right, Duvy's co-signed the documentary that you created. When I heard this Snoop AI thing, I got thrown off thinking, okay, this is fake news, because the way it was positioned in the post, it was like, am I going to get some commentary, never before seen behind the scenes footage of Duvy? Like, I'm ready for this. And listen, I haven't watched the documentary yet, but I'm going to show you guys something before we move on. Okay, let me just get this off the screen here, because they'll clip and I don't like this, bro. I don't even like having to do this. I'm not one who's, to be honest, when I'm trying to think, I've never done this ever, where I've had to show my DMs to prove something, because the way that this guy put this shit in the DMs, it was just like, oh, just the last little two things that we said about to each other, like as if I was like, oh, y'all niggas is liars, right? No, it was an innocent back and forth. So for the first time ever, I will show my DMs. All right, here we go. Yo, what up? You do collabs? Sometimes, depend on how much polys are in the post. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Dropping a Duvy come up documentary on the 21st. I respond, that's for real? I thought it was just for a post, low key. Yeah, it's for real. And I liked it. Done. Why does it have to turn into, oh my God, Friday doubted us, now we have to make a post about him? You know, obviously, Underground Nation, I'm not even going to call him DL Nation or anything like that, is going to collab on it, because it's like, oh, we kicking Friday's back in. Here we go. I'm here for it. You dropped the documentary on Duvy? Fine. It's not that big of a deal, fam. Like, I wasn't sure because I heard Snoop Dogg's voice doing motherfucking AI. That's all it was. You guys try to make it seem like, oh, Friday's dissing the youth. Oh, he's out of touch. He's out of touch with the streets. Now's our chance. We see a little bit of an opening. Let's see if we can kick his back in until he like mentally has a mental breakdown and doesn't want to do podcast anymore. Like, none of that is gonna happen, fam. So whatever y'all goal is for always trying to find some angle to make me look like the bad guy, keep it going, because it gives me promotion, right? But the end goal that you guys have of, we're gonna get him out the game, we're gonna we need to cancel Freaky Friday and all that shit, like, it's not gonna happen, fam. But keep posting. But you know, just understand, you're gonna be posting in vain as far as your end results of, get him out of here, he's annoying, that mic's too loud, who the fuck does he think he is? Like, I'm not going nowhere, fam. I'm staying right here, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving. I fuck with Star, Troy Terrain, a nigga's 61 years old. I'm not going nowhere, fam. All right, I'm sorry. So here we are. This is courtesy of Hotspot and Kenzo Too Neat. Salute to both of them. From the streets to the spotlight, the Duvy documentary. Voila. Okay. Right now, it's got 744 views. I am sure if this is, and this is not a diss, okay? But if this is something that Duvy had really co-signed, he'd be promoting it right now. Or his team that's handling his Instagram account, they'd be like, yo, run and go check out the new documentary on my life. Okay? This is just like me doing a documentary on Duvy. I can do a documentary on Duvy in about a week and promote it, say, oh, I got the new Duvy documentary on the way. It doesn't mean, and Duvy might even like the comment, might like the post. It doesn't mean that it's the official Duvy documentary. All right? Relax.
Don't live misery over a bitch. Better chase your dreams. Stay out the mix. You don't want problems you can't fix. Mascot, no Jace, I'm that kid who should.
I'm gonna stop that because I feel like they're just running music indiscriminately, not knowing YouTube rules.
Get you rich, no plate upon the table.
They're like, yes, we could just play his music because we got the Duvy Daily YouTube Instagram account, so YouTube copyright rules don't apply to us. I don't know, bro.
On the strip before we had Robin bought it.
An RIP to NSHJJ over here and all the demand them that have passed away on them ends. I just can't play all of this music in the beginning. You know what? Let me fast forward.
Remember this. I'm having
Niggas just running music videos.
There's the shimmering downtown of Drake and the Weeknd. But if you look closely at the cracks in... They say flowers can't grow in concrete. But if you look closely at the cracks in the sidewalk of North York, specifically in the south side of Jane and Finch, you'll find that life doesn't just survive here. It fights to be seen. Toronto is a city...
Hold on. Is that Trapler Ross? Or Trapler Ross's uncle? Wait a minute. Easy Factor said Duvy should narrate his own documentary. If it was a documentary that was sanctioned by Duvy, I'm sure he would. They would have one of those like those scenes where it's like a black in the background and like the spotlight is just on the subject themselves and they're giving commentary on their own life and you cut that into the narration. That's like an official documentary, like Netflix type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Of two faces. There's the shimmering downtown of Drake and the Weeknd. And then there's the trenches. The blocks where loyalty is the only currency that matters. In the middle of this concrete maze, a voice emerged that didn't sound like the rest.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. We'll watch the documentary in a second, but I just need to get over certain things and get it out of my system because niggas came for me like as if I'm some kind of bozo. You niggas use ChatGPT and AI to make a documentary. Don't come for me, bro. It's literally AI narration that I'm hearing right now. And don't lie to me and tell me later on, oh, no, it was one of the man them who sat and wrote it out, okay? Did their proper journalism and research, sat and did their research, then wrote out the thing, then sat in front of the microphone, and then did the script and fuck up reading over and over again until you have the whole script together, and then you go in to do the edit. I'm telling you what I do for documentaries, okay? Then you go into the edits, and then you chop out all the bad parts or the wrong parts where you fucked up the reading until you have a nice condensed documentary piece with narration, and then you mix down your audio, and then you put that out. No, man, them just used AI and said, give me the Duvy story. And then you want to get cheesed at me when I question the validity.
It wasn't polished.
What's wrong with you niggas, bro? Yo, the Toronto Mets have some kind of brain defect? You guys get cheesed at everything when you're not being genuine. Don't get mad at me when you're not keeping it real, bro. Holy fuck.
Toronto is a city of two faces. There's the shimmering downtown of Drake and the Weeknd. And then there's the trenches, the blocks where loyalty is the only currency that matters. In the middle of this concrete maze, a voice emerged that didn't sound like the rest. It wasn't polished. It was painful. It was raw. Duvy.
I'm trying to get a drop on her man's home. Don't leave that lock. I'm a G. I couldn't do it. You get it? That G lock. Niggas try to do me like the mother niggas, man. It's that Southside shit, slime shit. That's for sure. Yeah. Fuck that. See with them, then it's fuck.
So this is kind of like, wait a minute. The narration stopped?
Going to be a statistic, but the odds are stacked against you. And before the tragedy, he was just... Before the millions of views, before the headlines, and before the tragedy, he was just a kid from the connections, born into a world where the odds are stacked against you from your first breath. Duvy made a choice early on. He wasn't going to be a statistic. By the age of 12, the streets were already calling. He described himself as trouble, caught between the harsh reality of the block and the dream of something bigger. But unlike others who chased clout, Duvy chased a sound. He needed a way to translate the chaos around him. The South Side isn't just a location. It's a mindset. It's a brotherhood. And in those early days, he wasn't alone. Alongside his mud brother, JJ, they began crafting a narrative that was strictly for them. Young kings in a war zone, recording songs in makeshift studios, unaware that they were about to shift the culture of—
So, okay, let's look to these mans here. I'm trying to think about how to tackle this because I want to break down the documentary itself, right? We react to documentaries on this channel all the time, but like I'm having a hard time reacting to what this person said when it's not a person. You guys piss me off, bro. And in Underground Nation, how you get in on the post too? This is what's really irking me, bro. Niggas look like they're ready to have a pylon, bro. Like, oh, we got him. Underground Nation, link up. Let's do a freaking collab post. Let's get this old head. Nigga, did you ever watch one of my documentaries? Because it ain't this. It ain't this. This is disrespectful to Duvy's legacy. Let's be fucking real.
of an entire city.
We're 3 minutes in and they just keep on running music.
Lockdown, Duvy. Then 2020 changed everything. While the world locked down, Duvy unlocked a new flow. The underground had been dominated by dark, gritty drill. But Duvy brought melody to the madness. When he dropped Nightmares, the city stopped. It wasn't just rap. It felt like blues for a new generation. You could hear the exhaustion in his voice. You could hear the trauma, but you could also hear the hunger.
What's poppin' in here, man? Are we ready to turn up or what?
Let me do something here. You guys are irking my freaking soul right now. I'm checking something over here. Let me show y'all something. Why couldn't we just keep it P, bro? Holy shit. We had a nice little nice little conversation in the DMs, and the niggas had to run to go show everybody the DMs that we had. Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about, B. So I put into Chat GPT, give me a documentary on rapper Duvy. Kind of sound familiar, right? They took the name out. Tafari Mino, better known as Duvy, is a hip-hop artist from Toronto, Ontario, who emerged from the city's vibrant underground rap scene. He grew up in the Southside Jane and Finch and Connections area in a neighborhood known for both cultural creativity and the challenges of that young people face. His raw sound blends street rap, melodic auto-tuned vocals, and raw storytelling, which helped him to gain early attention among local fans on social media. Kind of sound familiar? You guys need to stop playing with me, bro. Just drop your content and leave me out of it, bro. Because then I'm over here looking like a bully, picking your shit apart, and then it's like, yo, Friday's not trying to let the man them shine. Leave me alone, fam. We could have just reacted to it, found out that it's AI after, and then not said nothing. We could have just pretended like, the whole comment gang over here would just pretend like we ain't here as AI. We're just, it sounds like a real person. Come on, fam. What are you saying? Right? But no. You got to jump into DMs, expose my DMs. Friday's an idiot. He's out of touch. And now we got to pick apart the freaking documentary in a different way. Come on, B.
He didn't need a major label. He didn't need permission. The streets co-signed him. The numbers climbed. Hundreds of thousands, then millions. He proved he wasn't a one-hit moment. He was versatile. He could trap. He could croon. He could paint pictures so vivid you felt like you were walking those same hallways with him. He was becoming the Prince of the South Side.
Speaker right now. Yeah, my phone. Young, I was out in cases and they wouldn't hear me. She said she loved me, but don't fuck with me. I might just say I pop in the morning and walk down the slap from the tension. He can show you how to whip it, how to whip it. I see what niggas say it. Move like my when I beat Corona with these sticks, man. Wow, that shit goes dangerous. I would just roll with a weapon. I don't even tell it with your guys. Pop, I might hit you behind you.
But what made Duvy different wasn't just the music. It was authenticity. In an era of internet noise, he moved quietly. Let the music speak. Let the work talk. While others argued online, Duvy stayed in the booth, building a catalog for every kid who felt trapped by their environment, showing them their voice could be their exit.
They say legends never.
Listen, salute to you, Duvy. If you see this, Duvy, I fuck with you, okay? The Duvy Daily page, I don't know how well you know them. I don't know if that's your mans in them who's handling a page, like a fan page for you, okay? But like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and let mans them lie, bro. He did not a lot of back and forth, maybe not as much as like a top 5, but he has back and forth with top 5. He's on academic stream arguing with them. So like, you don't act like this never happened. Niggas don't have no ops out of nowhere. Niggas be smoking on everybody and all that type of shit too. No, just because that's your homie or you're a fan of the man's music, because I feel like this might be just somebody who's just a really big fan of his music. Tell the real story. I haven't heard one thing about his upbringing. What did his parents do for a living? Did he have brothers and sisters? Like, give me some more information. All I'm hearing is he was an amazing artist and, you know, he unlocked a new flow. Bro, this is garbage. I don't mean to be an asshole. And we're live. I can't take it back now. But the shit is garbage.
But success in Toronto comes with a price. As his star rose, so did jealousy. Street politics don't respect fame. Rivalries ignited. Tensions escalated. The internet became a battlefield. Names were thrown around. Diss tracks flew back and forth. Even figures like DJ Academics watched it unfold in real time. But Duvy never folded. There's a moment that defines his fearlessness. On a live stream, watched by thousands, he walks straight through his own neighborhood. No security, no hiding, no fear, just him and the block. A simple message. I'm good where I'm from.
Yeah. This is the lifestyle, broski. Get used to it. Southside Jane Finch. Get used to it. Grr, grr.
Oh, shit. Yo, chat. Now I'm realizing why every time I get on here and I start talking to they're like, yo, where Duvy?
Yo, what's funny? Yo, big dog, what's funny over there?
You.
You're funny. I'm not gonna lie, you're a real funny guy.
My nigga, I'm out here, my nigga. Well done, son.
Hey, you're out here today. No social media shit today, huh?
I've been out here a fucking year, fam.
Yo, listen. Yo, listen. When I come after this, I want you to snitch on social media like how you always do, you right?
What do you snitch? What do you mean snitch?
You're
Yo, my
big,
nigga, go
snitch,
shout
kid.
it, man, for your Legos, my nigga.
You're a snitch, kid.
You got a Legos, fam.
You're a snitch. Your bro died off of a Legos. What the fuck?
JJ just got packed.
Your bro died off of a Legos. That guy is
JJ
not a
just got
soldier.
packed.
Didn't he just say in the same, or didn't he? I'm calling the robot he. Didn't the robot just say that the man never got into any type of internet beef? and then proceeds to bring up the academics clip that I just mentioned that he got into internet beef on, and say, oh, he used the academics clip to not get into beef, and then play the beef. Is there a malfunction in the AI? Holy.
That's something most people only rap about. He lived it. But the fire got hotter. There were attempts on his life. Close calls that would make most would disappear. Duvy went back to the studio. He took pain and turned it into music. Took fear and turned it into focus. That kind of resilience can't be taught. It's forged. Then came the hardest blow. The loss of JJ, his brother, his partner, his day.
Yo, R.I.P. JJ. It is the EPK. Electronic press kit. It's an electronic press kit. Yes. This is not a doc. Now I need to go make a doc. Now, you know what? I think I might have my new documentary idea.
1. The grief was heavy, but instead of letting it break him, he carried it. Every verse, every hook, every song, keeping his friend alive through sound. Because loyalty doesn't end when life does. It echoes.
Loyalty doesn't... Say that again. That was a bar, actually.
Every verse, every hook, every song, keeping his friend alive through sound. Because loyalty doesn't end when life does. It echoes.
Loyalty doesn't end when life does. It echoes. Yo, that AI got bars, fam. That's a bar. Holy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to chop out mad pieces, or the YouTube's gonna make me chop out mad pieces because it's bare copyright stuff.
Need you purse, I couldn't relax. And if you run down my face, that's my reflex. No one that keep it out your blue check. You cause all I know, cause all I know, rocking Christians. Loops. Me and Slam, we slide, fuck the rules. Like DJ said, we selling past, they selling dreams. In 17, me bro was running from police.
Real shit though, Duvy makes amazing music though. Like great pain music.
Even now, facing legal battles that slow his movement, his momentum hasn't stopped. The Free Duvy message isn't just about a rapper. It's about a voice that represents the soul of the city. Project after project, song after song, independent, relentless, building a legacy that concrete walls and iron bars can't contain. Because legends aren't defined by where they start. They're defined by how they rise. Duvy's story isn't a cautionary tale. It's a hero's journey still unfolding. He proved that a kid from the South Side could command the world's attention without changing who he was. The environment may shape you, but it doesn't get to write your ending. His music still plays through cars, clubs, and late-night hallways across Toronto. The block didn't trap him. He elevated the block. And the story of Duvy? It's far from over. In fact, the greatest chapter might still be waiting to be written.
Bars. Bars. Listen, I'm not mad at the attempt. Make content.
In an era of internet noise.
Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, I'm not mad at the attempt. Make content. Okay? I'm not here to shit on mans who are trying to put on for Duvy, right? Because obviously I fuck with Duvy too. So any kind of promotion for the man is all good. What I don't fuck with is the disingenuous shit, bro. I don't like when niggas is disingenuous. Or disingenuous. Like, we're making a documentary on the man where well, like homie said, it's a freaking EPK. It's an electronic press kit. You basically just read out all of the stuff that would be in his bio and put it into a 10-minute clip with like some edits of like music and behind the scenes stuff. No talk about his upbringing, no explanation of the Southside Jane and Finch area, and even some of the issues that the Southside Jane and Finch area has with other areas, like really breaking it down documentary style. Like, let me put you onto game for the next documentary that you type the prompt into ChatGPT for. Okay, do a little bit of a backstory. Say, you know what? Give me a documentary style piece on Duvy, Toronto rapper Duvy, okay? And then you save that, all right? I'm just telling you the ChatGPT way. The way I do it is a little different, but I'm sure that, Mandem don't want to put in that extra work. That, fam, that's going to take too much time, Bridget. Bridget, what are you talking about, dog? Do another prompt, because he's from Southside Jane and Finch, and say, give me all of the information about the Southside Jane and Finch area. Okay, any news stories or articles, arrest, anything like that. Boom. Now here's the hard part for you, not for me. You take some of that information from there, rewrite some of it in you read through it and say, oh, that happened. Okay, maybe click on the articles that they provide you so that you can go to the actual article and read the articles, and then take all of that information and then write narration of all of that information. Don't copy and paste it. Write narration of that information right there. Right there, I'm already gone too far. I'm outside of the prompt. I'm asking mans to start writing, getting into their phones and typing and looking at the red squiggly and then figuring out, is that the wrong way to spell it? Like, we're gone too far now, bro. I'm sorry. Okay? But next time, if you're going to come for me and be like, Friday's out of touch, learn how to actually make a documentary before saying, yo, I'm out of touch. Because I might have been out of touch the fact that you were actually dropping a documentary. But whether the documentary is good or not, I'm not out of touch with that. This shit is trash. Okay? And I'm not saying it's trash because you guys are bigging up Duvy. I'm saying it's trash because you just put a prompt in ChatGPT and then read it, or you didn't even read it out. You let the freaking thing, you put the voice to speech shit, let that shit go, and then recorded it, and then try to get it off on us. That's not cool, bro. Don't do that, man. Franklin said people don't know how to write. I know, bro. But still, try. All right? And I'm going to leave Underground Nation alone because you collabed on that post. You ran to go collab on that post. And guess what? Don't tell me that you watched this documentary and were like, yo, that's fire. Okay, because you'll be a liar too. You be lying a lot. So you probably watched it, reacted to it on your channel. I ain't checking, right? And said, yo, that's fire. This is why Friday's an idiot. Bro, it's AI. Cut it out. Anyhow, let's leave that alone. Y'all can go check it out on your own if you want without the interruptions from me, and enjoy.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.